For the youth, we in Chicago, and we're here to talk a little bit.
I love talking about that real shit. I'm a real nigga, so I need a real bitch.
From Evanston, located up north Chicago, right on the north border, right on the north shore. To describe it, we got Northwestern over there, so I feel like it's really like a college little town city. I feel like we need to have a variety of just genres. Variety, just different people that's here, different artists, different establishments, different just new faces who could change it and kind of see the scene for some that could be different. I mean, we know what Chicago is. We know what it's stapled as, and we know that Chicago made drill, but it's definitely around that era that we could definitely change that, and I see that through a lot of artists, and I believe a lot of artists, and I also believe in myself. So, I think that's how we change it, and it could be something healthier. It could be something way more popping than what it is now, because other places, they got shit, we don't got shit here. That's the truth of it.
Where do you think rap is going?
I think rap is going in a more like alternative way. I mean, it really all depends on how people want to go about it. I mean, a lot of our big guys, like Drake and Kendrick, J. Cole, whatever, they getting older, so it's a lot of new guys coming in, and not all of them is good, but it is what it is. But we need to, we need people that really want to make music to make music. You know what I'm saying? And not just people who want to pick up the mic just to do it. That's my honest opinion.
And then, how'd you come up with your different styles and versatility?
When I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of like 90s, 80s, whether that's R&B, and hip hop. I was listening to a lot of, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Jay-Z, like a lot of the boom bap rappers that we call now, boom bap. I was listening to a lot of that, Kanye, Pharrell, different shit like that. And, just studying how they raps, like, that's how I came up, like, really rapping, putting shit together, and I think it's different now, like, as a kid, like, 12, like, their influences is different than what my influences were. Like at 12, then I got into Drake and Jay-Z, J. Cole, and, different people like that, Big Sean, those type of guys. And, that's when I started rapping, around that time. I was like 9 for real, but for real, around like 12, 13, I was like, okay, I'm finna take this shit seriously. And, that's how I really started in 2016. You got the Yo Double XL and, with Uzi and Lil Yachty, 21. Who else was on there? Who else? Kodak, Denzel. I feel like we missing somebody. But, seeing that, I knew shit was going to change from then on. I just knew. And from there, I was like, okay, I got to get with a certain sound. That's when I started making melodies. So I'm putting my lyricism with melodic sounds, and I feel like if it wasn't for me taking that time to learn how to rap for real, I wouldn't be as good as an artist that I am now. Like, I wouldn't understand, like, the type of shit that I just be, it's like frequencies. I make this shit and I write this shit with frequency, and that's really how I've created my sound. Now, I'm getting back into actually rapping again because I kind of been lost in a certain sauce. And I see a lot of people getting lost in that sauce, and that shit is not going to last. And I know that. So I want to make music that's going to last and buy me a house. So when I was younger, first influences was hip-hop, R&B, and then it got led on a little bit into like rock type shit. Like, I always just thought that was just for white people, like rock, like whatever, like, a little dumb. little dumb thinking the world likes to have or whatever. But I got into that through the paper jams. Like I don't know who remember that shit, but paper jams like it came with certain rock songs on there. And then I think I had got one where you could download your own songs. So I had Lil Wayne on there. Then I had downloaded Sound Like Smells Like Teenage Spirit, Nirvana. And then yeah, I feel like though that kind of influenced me to other things. And then like Molly Crew, Kiss, I'm not really too deep into it. Like I just have my certain songs, and I am Belicious, so reggae music, um, you know, all that shit. Those genres really influence what I got going on. But the core of it is hip hop and rap. I got into producing because I was just tired of just going through YouTube all day. Like I just have millions of not millions, but at least thousands over thousands of beats in my shit. And I was like, nah, bro, I can't be doing this. And I want to move a certain way. So if I'm not paying for the beat, I don't want it. Like I want to, it's certain, whatever, whatnots, whatever. You can give a fuck if you want. I can give a fuck if I want. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, that's how I got into producing. Knowing that like I want 100% of what I do. I don't always want to break off that 50. Like in the future, I'm just thinking, long term. For me to produce is, I think, the most beautiful thing I could have done ever in life. And if I wasn't an artist, or one day if I don't decide to be an artist, I'm gonna still be behind the board. And I really believe that. So I'm actually glad that I found that like a new lane or path into this music shit, because this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. My honest opinion, I know he did not steal that, but with the Loverboy shit, like, okay, so I dropped the album in 2020. It was called Loverboy, spelled LOVRBOY or some shit like that. And I dropped it around like April or something, right? And then out of nowhere, I just see Drake with the certified lover boy, like my dropped. I was like, what? I guess great minds think alike. But yeah, I don't really think he took that shit. I mean, if he did, that's crazy. If he's paying attention, then I guess we on the same time. I'll be doing my research too, whatever, whatnot. But no, I don't think he really stole it. And yeah. Plans for 2024. More shows. Definitely more shows. Think I'm gonna be going on a certain tour. I got a couple options, but a tour for sure. A big show, a headliner for a show. My goal is to drop 100 songs in 2024. It's very possible, but if I slack, then it's not. So that means we working. You know what I'm saying? So I never dropped 100 songs in a year, but I got at least like 100 songs out. But I think 100 songs is definitely a goal. I want to touch 1 million on my Spotify, or 1 million globally. If it's spanned out through streaming platforms, cool. That's a goal close to it. Run different marketing promotions and just keep putting my face out there to different people, keep networking with different people, keep, going outside, coming to Chicago and, talking to different people. Cause I really want to build a scene here. I'm a big thinker, really big thinker. So, sometimes shit don't seem like a possibility, but it's possible. That's what we got going on for 2024. Yeah, so I've been working with Little League from out south. He's cold as hell. I think he the truth. I think he a real rapper. And yeah, so I'm trying to create this underground so people can know who these people are. We got Kari Kane. That's my boy for a very long time. We got Baby Foe. You feel me? I always knew about him. I'm sure he always knew about me just being around the area we been at. Who else? Brazy, my boy, he getting back into it. His shit, yeah, he's getting back into it. So, and I'm actually excited to what he got dropping, cause the shit he been previewing is, I'm like, oh, it's a different Brazy. I ain't see this yet. So, we got Omen from Chicago too. That's a little league homie. I fuck with Omen. Who else, bruh? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that I know. Yeah, but the whole point of this is to create this scene and know who the fuck is here. So next time I can name a whole lot more names. So we need to get this busting.
And then, what can you say about the current state of the world?
Current state of the world. I don't know, man. The world is weird. Like, it's a weird place. It's a weird place, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know why it's so much evil in this world. Like, sometimes I be thinking, this is hell. Because if we got to look up and that's heaven, then if I'm in heaven, I'm looking down, then what am I looking at? I'm probably looking at the earth. So, I don't know. Should be feeling like this is hell. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what happens when you die and you just figure out everything that's going on, or like you just figure out like you was here for a purpose. Now I think everything got its story. I think everything has to be planned in a certain way. Like everything is a storyline. Like right now is a storyline. Like everything is a storyline, but I feel like we need more world peace. But who am I? I'm just a regular ass nigga in this little ass world. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if the whole world needs to protest, but then what happens after that? Do they just kill us all? Because we wasn't supposed to revolt. So, world peace to everybody. Like, even with the shit going on across the world, like, we need world peace for sure.
Then talk about your come up from Evanston.
Yeah, my coming from Evanston. It started in like 2017. Let me think about that, cause it is a lot that I could say. I feel like one of the first key moments was actually meeting you. Like, I think it was at Gibbs Morrison across from ETHS. And they had I think you was throwing the show, you was a part of the show. And, you know, I think it started right there. It was like, okay, there's more people out here type shit. So, and you know, also doing videos with IG, shout out to IG. Me and him, you know, we worked on our first projects together. That was my first video, and that was him, like his first time shooting that shit. You know, we put out videos and motherfuckers was hating. You know, it was young. Nobody really seen what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we dropped certain key videos, and I think that as people hated and some people loved it, that's what stamped me to keep going. And you know, even like it was one time I was at the YMCA and I was playing basketball, and somebody's parent came up to me, and this was after I dropped Ballin' with my guys. This was like 2016, and she was like, "You thought that song was okay?" She said you thought that. She said you thought that song was okay, like basically just saying like you thought what you was doing was cool. And I was like, hell yeah. And that, I think shit like that, growing up in Evanston, people hated, like that put a fire in my heart. And Like even with basketball, I was playing basketball too, but I knew it was something with that music shit. It put a fire in my heart. So I thank all y'all for that shit, cause more than 100, more than 500. That would be at least 1,000 people. Like, you know, and then on top of that, it just kept growing, just seeing what I was doing. And, you know, then I got into high school, and, you know what I'm saying, I dropped Ski Mask, dropped Dazed, I dropped Atari, I dropped a whole lot of shit. They played my song at my high school at the auditorium, some shit like, it was like some shit, like a little, you know, like when everybody in the fucking auditorium type shit, or like the gym, you know, and they doing shit, you know, they was dancing to my song, you know, shit like that. And now I'm meeting different people throughout Chicago, trying to make a scene, trying to make a wave, and now I'm here meeting the people that I'm meeting in the rooms that I'm in. And yeah, Mondo is really doing shit. My message to the youth is to just be different. I know that's so cliche, but it actually takes you a long way, and it actually empowers you if you're different. I think that's the reason why I am how I am, cause I always try to be different. Oh, these niggas like FL? No. I'm on fucking something else. Like, I don't know. I just always been on that type shit. Yeah, just be different, cause you're gonna stand out, and you're always gonna win, cause you're truthful to yourself. Yep, that's all.